Hey y'all, welcome back to Illinois Honeycomb Homestead. Today we're going to talk about what my future is, what my goals are when it comes to this pantry. But first things first, I said I was going to show you when I got done doing the most in here that needed to be done before these vegetables came out, even though I gave you that 3-part series. But I was just giving you an idea altogether to let y'all know that y'all can change your room into whatever you want it to be. Especially when them kiddos are up out of their house and grown and get on. We won't even talk about that. So, further ado, let's go inside so I can show you what Lovey's pantry looks like and L&L Honeycomb Pantry. So as you look behind the back door, I got me some saran wrap, and I got my vinegars and my lemon juice, my juices for my jellies, my limes, my eggs that my chicken gave me, and my little grocery bag. And that's on the right as soon as you walk in the door. On the left, you'll see my little desk that I have my logbook for my garden. You will see my little journal that I need to have my notes on what needs to be purchased and not my little budget book, if you want to say. I got a bunch of them. Got my little flower, got my shades because it's hot, got my glasses, and I need to see my little fan to keep me cool, and my incense and my candle to have that set mood. And here's the window. I could have it open or I could have it closed, but I can look over into the yard and look at the pretty birds. There it is outside. So, as we come over, y'all know about the hutch and everything. I had told y'all about that, but I will be using the stuff that's in here, the china and everything on the side and everything like that. So that's the hutch, and I'll be adding more little stuff and whatnots on it to make it look nice. Okay? And as we keep on panning over, we got our little fireplace and all that, so that way we can stay warm in this winter. And it's already ready to go for the winter. And so that's the fireplace. As we pan around, y'all can see, I told you I was going to make this into a coffee bar, and that's what I did. Blessed? Yes, that we are. Very blessed and very happy. But this is the coffee bar, and I'm very pleased about how I put that together. But as you can see, these are the finds that I've gotten. This was over a find as well. This was a find. My mother gave me these 2 tea mugs with the tea inside of it. This came from Goodwill. This came from a yard sale. This came from Goodwill. This we had forever, but I'm going to have that changed out because eventually it's playing out slowly, but eventually we're going to have another coffee one, and I want it to be the espresso / coffee maker. Gotta have your fire extinguisher on deck. Never know what's gonna happen. But anyway, so I got my mugs that I got from Dollar Store, and my little hand towels that came with them. My bee jug right there as well, and those little, what you call it? Canteen? Not canteen. Y'all know what I'm talking about with his little liquor drink pot, the little containers or whatever. But y'all see how it is. This is the coffee bar. As we get closer to it, a girl gotta have her Folgers. Gotta have her Folgers and her little creamer. Yes, y'all know how it is. And then on the other side, I got my little filters. In my little jewelry box, I have my tea. Okay, so as we pan on around from the coffee bar, down below, I have all my lentils, rice, and all those in bags and stuff that was accumulated over time, and plus what people helped us as far as when it came down to Lorenzo. Here's some mixed nuts and raisins and all that other good stuff. They're in this container. In this container, we have a lot of rice and oatmeal and grits and all that stuff in this bucket. Over here, before I started even baking, people were giving me pie crust and all that stuff like that. And it's still good. I looked at the date. It's still good, y'all. So now I can use it because I know how to bake now. But it's got a lot of good baking goods and stuff like that in there. And then all the noodles you could think of. Spaghetti, lasagna, and so forth. Egg noodles, everything is in this bucket. So I won't have to worry about going to the store for any of those things. Like I said, it's accumulated over time. And yeah. Here I got all my crock pots and rice cookers and stuff as well. You can never have enough crock pots because you never know who you might have to feed. And we got to have a lot of food. Okay, so here's the mixer, Hamilton Beach. Here's the toaster, the Betty Crocker original cookbook, and that I got from the yard sale. And y'all, inside those were some old recipes, and I was just so ecstatic that that was in there. You know how them old schoolers do. They used to put them recipes in there and leave them in them books, and then when them kids get a hold of it, them generations, you know what, they just toss them books out. They just don't know that those spoke volumes. But you know what, whatever another man's trash is, it's someone else's treasure, and y'all know how that goes. So I'm very grateful that I was able to get this Betty Crocker, the first edition cookbook. And here is a processor as well as the Hamilton Beach. That's one, and the mixer is behind it as we come on up. Here is the bread maker that I received from my baby from Mother's Day. Also the Urban Farm book that came from my neighbors. The ferments and vegetable book that came from Amazon. And this food processor as well that came from Amazon as well. And we have Melissa K. Morrison's, one of her first preserving books that she had. And she also is on YouTube. She has a lot of good preserving tips and stuff like that. And I like watching her as well. And so y'all can check her out. She's got a lot of good things on there. My Native American Herbalist Bible, that's got all my herbs and stuff, everything in there. And right below it is my purple basil. Yeah, I could have been already made my seasoning from that, but for some odd reason, I just think it's beautiful sitting up here. You know, just beautiful. I mean, I did grind up some, but I didn't want to grind all of it. It's just so pretty. It's beautiful. And behind it is the home ball preservation, preservative. I think I said it right for the first time. Home preservation book. Preserving book. I said preservation, you know. Preserving book. So that's from Ball. And you can and have all the recipes off in that. Okay, so as we keep panning on around, you know, we got Penelope. Hey, Penelope. She looks over the pantry, so we, you know, give her props. And the grandfather clock that I got from the yard sale for $10. The lady didn't think it worked, but it really does. Her house was just unleveled. So, So as we come on around, here's all that canned food, y'all, that I had. Remember I said I got a lot of canned food. A lot of people helped us. And I'm not turning it down because guess what? It helped us. And so we were going to be able to help other people too. So with the canned food I have, I'll use what I got in here, but I'm not going to have to go to the store and buy any because I got just what I need in here on this pantry. And also, I'll be able to feed somebody else and pass it down. So that's on the second, third shelf. And this shelf down here on the bottom, that's also all those little fruits and everything that come in those boxes of canned food. Yeah, I know the deal. And right above it is my convection oven, and got something in there cooking right now. And over here is the dehydrator. So that makes it easy for the both of us, so we won't be squatting down trying to put stuff up, do things and the most and everything like that. Lorenzo can come in here and he'll be able to fix his stuff and do that. I'll be able to do my dehydrator and everything like that. Now everything on this shelf is everything that I've canned so far. That's everything I can so far. Now I got to bring my spaghetti that I just canned up a few days ago, and I'm going to bring that in here as well and set it up on the shelf until I get some more shelving space. But in the meantime, that did pretty good. I was kind of watching it, but it's pretty good. I'm good with it. But I'm going to find some boxes to put my stuff in because, I don't know. I just leave it like that. But I want everything to be kind of going together. So everything's going together on that. Kind of OCD really big, y'all. I'm not going to lie. Because I got everything panned up exactly like it is in the grocery store. I just can't help myself. So you get your tomato sauce, tomato paste, all that stuff is kind of aligned. Same thing over here. And down here with the mixed matches, and that like to drove me crazy. But, got some of the mixed mixtures down there. But all the fruits and stuff that came in those cans, they all lined up and they all go together as well, too. So that's part of my OCD. I can't help it. I just can't help it. And so as you walk around my my little prep station, it's a folding table, y'all. It's a folding table. Here's that little fern that I saw at clearance from Walmart. Now, I like to sit here. I do my videos with you, and I sit here, and when I need to get something, I got it all set up where I got different stuff in the drawers. I got my racks from my dehydrator in there. I got all my baking stuff and my canned stuff in there. And the third drawer is like miscellaneous with like my parchment paper and my aluminum paper. You know what I'm saying, aluminum foil. Here's that little tripod I've been dying to look for. You remember, y'all know, you sitting there looking for that bad boy all the time when I do these videos. And look, it'll probably be gone again. I'll probably be looking for it again. So as we turn on around, as y'all can see, I have my stuff in my jars. Y'all remember I was trying to figure out where I was going to put it? Well, I decided to put it up on here. So this was on the floor, as y'all remember. It was on the floor, and I was trying to think. I said I need some height, and I didn't want to put nothing on the wall. Reason being because I have a lovely neighbor. I was on the side of, I was coming and I seen some wood on the side of the road. Went over there to check on him and his wife like I usually do. And they had some wood on the side of the road that he was tossing out. And he said, I will make you some shelves. So that was a blessing. So my other neighbor across the street found my studs, all my 2x4s and everything. He found them and put a mark on it so I know where everything is at all around this room. And so I'm going to have all my shelves up here. All my shelves up here. So I can put my canned food from the can up on the shelf. So I was really grateful to that. And I'll have that behind me. I might just leave it on, but I might have those up on the shelf, like the bigger jars up on the shelf, because this whole shelf is for seasonings only. But I wanted to have a place for this, so that's where I'm going to leave it at. Okay? And then again, I might just leave it like it is. I think it's kind of cute how it's set up. But anyway, and I will be having this table right here. This table, I don't really like stuff mismatched, but it kind of looks good, it kind of sets the part. But I want to paint this table white to go with that. I might paint it a different color. Remember I told you about the color scheme, so I might end up painting both of those a whole different color, and that way this can be sitting on top of this and give me some height. So as we come on around and look, as y'all know, when I did my little pantry video on what I did have, it's all the same stuff. I just got to fill it all back up. And if y'all wondering what kind of shelf this is the bathroom shelf that you put behind the commode. That and the coffee bar, those two pieces came together. And somebody was throwing it out. I collected it, cleaned it up, washed it, whatever. And hey, it works. So here's the seasonings that I've been making, showing y'all on videos how to make your own seasoning. As you can see how it's building. I'm getting a head start on it. And this previous one was the lemon pepper. And that is so good, y'all. I hope y'all made you some. And the bell pepper seasonings and all that stuff, Everything's down here. Same down here. I got my extracts and everything down here. My vanilla extracts. All that is down here as well. And then over here on the side, remember I was telling y'all, start collecting your bottles. Now this is just a prime example. I've got a bunch of bottles. A bunch of them. My neighbors gave me a bunch of bottles. I saved bottles so I could put my seasonings in. I could put my vinaigrette oils in there. my marinades for my seasonings for barbecue or whatever. I put stuff like that in these bottles, and we use it. It don't go to waste because it's gonna be used. It ain't sitting up there. Sorry, it ain't no decoy because we be using it. And then here, you know, I got my little mixing and all that stuff. Well, when I do my videos for my seasonings, I gotta have everything I need for my seasonings as well. I got a little place for that too. So as you can see, in my little trash can. So as you can see, this is what it's looking like. This is the home tour of the pantry of the L&L Honeycomb Pantry. Yes, and I'm very pleased with it. Very, very pleased with it. So as I pan on around, here it is. This is a corn bean. You know, corn on the cob bean. And I thought that was cute. Now, that was going to eventually be thrown out at the store. And I said, let me get it. They said, what you going to do with it, lovey? I said, just sitting it in the corner so it can look good. Right now, I got that leftover onion that I had showed y'all the onion video. Because guess what? I can give that away. Somebody will be happy with it. Yeah. Because I got some onions that are going in the garden. I can't wait to eat my garden onions. Yeah. So, as you can see, we done made it right back around. Got some towels that are hanging from here, from the racks. These are clean towels if I need to use them. And here I put some fresh flour in here so I can make some bread. And I got a nice little cover over it so that way I can grab it anytime because I make bread all the time. So it's not going to go bad. I ain't got to worry about no bugs. I did freeze that flour, y'all. Somebody in the comments a few months back had told me, hey, freeze it so you won't have no bugs. And I do appreciate that. Even though I didn't have no bugs, but hey, I kept that in mind and I did freeze it. And I do appreciate you. Thank you very much. I never heard of that because I never baked. So thank you very much. So here are my stock pots and all that stuff. I know, cooking them greens. Woo! Y'all know about them greens. Yes. And then my other little pots and stuff like that, I'm going to be sitting here building up on that. And so I can have me a collection. And like I said, I'm about finished. I'm about 95% finished because I want to put my cast iron skillets on the racks as well too. And probably hang them on the wall. I don't know, but I got some cast iron skillets as well. I got these empty containers that I emptied out because I had a place for all that stuff that was in there before so I can use it for something else. And my water bath and my pressure canner, my jars, and my little baskets that I had over there by the fireplace. I only put one over there at the fireplace. I can put these on the rack as well. So I'm very, very happy in my purse. So I'll be going out the door. I won't forget because I'll be forgetting where I'll be putting it. I told you, I never carried a purse in my life till I got with L. It's like babysitting. I mean, really, it's like babysitting. I can't deal. I just cannot deal with a purse, but that's what being a tomboy does to you, and we won't talk about that. But anyway. So this is what it looks like, y'all. I'm very happy about how everything turned out. It looks really nice. And y'all can do the same and everything. Yeah. So I'm going to set you up for a minute because I want to tell you a few things. And then we're going to end this video because I'm not trying to make it too long. It's already almost 18 minutes in. But hey, if y'all like to see things what I bring to you, hey, you asked for it. Yeah. So I'm glad you are enjoying this video. I know I'm enjoying it, giving it to you. I really enjoy giving y'all these good videos. I really do. I really do. Because I want to inspire people. I really do. Because y'all are inspiration to me. So I want to inspire people to you. For you too. I want to inspire y'all. Because, let me tell y'all. Hold on. It was brewing while I was doing this video. It was brewing. I had to get my coffee. It's just what it is. But look. The reason why I wanted to have me a pantry this big, an outdoor kitchen, all that stuff. The reason why this is a dream come true. for the both of us. It's not just me. This is something that we have always talked about, me and Elle. He had talked about it to other people when I wasn't even thought of, and me as well. I always said if I ever in my life have the opportunity to have a big room or a big old shed or whatever big, it's going to be an outdoor kitchen, it's going to be a pantry, and it's going to be for helping people, not just me. Okay? Really, 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 really. The other thing is, I mean, look, y'all, I know what it's like to not have. I really do. I really do. We got to feed people. We got to help people. Can't be sitting there just looking at them all, oh, well, you never know. You never know. I keep bringing this up, but you never know what situation you're going to be in. You don't know who you're going to be helping. You could be helping the Lord right now, okay, and never know because you want to turn away and be a butt, okay? You don't do that to people. You just don't. But you want some... at the end of the day, you're going to be like this when you could have been given, okay? I'm not going to make that a whole long John story. I'm not going to do it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So, like I said, our whole goal is to feed people, help ourselves as well, build our pantry up so that way we can have plenty of food, so we can have, to eat, food to grow from our garden, you know what I'm saying? All of that. That's our goal. My goal is to fill these walls up, but not just here, but out there on the homestead. So what I've done so far, I'm going to be filling these jars up. They're about, they're not too far from being full. You know what I'm talking about? All my seasonings, they're not far from being full. I'm filling those up. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. And I would encourage you to do the same thing. Make your own seasonings. All that stuff. Grow your own food. All of that. As I turn the camera around, I am so glad. This right here, I'm proud of being able to can that up. I just got to bring my spaghetti sauce in here. That one is better than nothing. If you do one, you're going to have more. It's going to keep building. Y'all need to do that. If you got canned goods like I do, I'm saving those and I eat those. I eat that food too. I'm not letting it go to waste. But I guarantee you, if somebody say they're hungry, I'm bagging it up. I'm bagging it up so they can eat. I sure am. So that's the goal as far as why I'm doing what I'm doing, why L's doing what he's doing. Pantry, like I said, pantry, canning, cooking station, prep station. Everything is in this room. The only thing I need to get now is a little 2-eye stove, a little 2-eye burner or whatever, 2-eye burner. And I can plug that bad boy up in here. A 2-eye burner. So when I do my videos, I have my 2-eye burner in here to keep from going in that kitchen for certain little things that I will, show. Other than that, I think I got everything that I need as far as the shelves and stuff, except for behind me. That's in the works. But everything else, yeah, I got space and I don't feel like I'm closed in. It's open and I can see everything around me of what I need that's around me. So, yeah, that's the reason why, yeah. And I had to hurry up because this food is bumping out here. It really is. It really is. And I'll be showing you on the next video what it looks like out here. Squash, they've done flowered. They're flowering. I'm getting some more little tomatoes. The potatoes, they bumping as well too. It won't be long before I be sitting here cutting some more onion tops. It won't be long before I be sitting here harvesting the whole onion itself. You know what I'm saying? I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. My babies are still laying their eggs faithfully. Y'all seen it? Y'all seen it? they're laying them eggs. I need to get that, like I said, the two-eye burner, and I need to get me some of that lime so I can preserve my eggs, because I want to start putting them in a jar. I got jars for them, and I'm getting ready to put them eggs out in there so I can start preserving some of my eggs as well. So that way we'll have them and be ready for them when come winter again or it get cold or whatever. I'll have some put back for another day, because they coming out the butt. They coming out the butt with them eggs. So I just want to let y'all know. Y'all start growing your food. Get you some chickens for Co-op, Tractor Supply, McMurray, what's that called? I got a book in there. McMurray Hatchery, that's what it's called. Y'all check that out too. Got some good chickens in there. Yes, yes. So go on that site and order you a catalog, so that way you can see all the chickens they have that they sell as well in there. So yeah, y'all get y'all a little something. Save that money. Keep on going to the grocery store. I'm telling you. So thank you for coming to L&L Honeycomb Homestead. Y'all have a wonderful day, and stay blessed now. Bye-bye.